What's up, guys? It's me, D-Hammy here, bringing you a brand new video, and we are back for Fox Lodge's second game of the season. There was the team sheet you just saw there. If I went past relatively quickly, don't worry about it. Just go back and pause it, and you can go free out. As you see there, Barry Scott 107. Last time out, will be opening the batting, but this time he'll be opening the batting with Luke Hayes. As you see, coming in, Aaron being dropped in the order a wee bit. Isn't usually an opening batsman, but he did open against Strabane. Probably just a club he likes to play against, you know. So he would have liked getting underway here. So we're going to get underway with Davy Scallon bowling the very first ball of the game to Barry Scott. Hopefully Barry can get underway and bat like he did against Strabane. So come on, Foxy, to see how we do. First ball up, he runs in, and oh my god, what a ball that is. That is a peach. First ball of the game, and Barry has to go clean bowl. That's a golden duck for him. And Davy gets his first ball and his first wicket. Fox Lodge 0 for 1. Barry's out. It was a very, very good ball. And the game before this, Bready bowled Donnamana, last year's champions, all out for 70. So if we can get over 70, maybe that might be a good result for us after that start. As BA, our captain, comes in for this game. Barry will be keeping wicket for us today as well. So hopefully BA can provide some resistance. He's usually quite a resistant batsman. As Luke Hayes now the new batter facing, and he's been averaging 12 from the last game. That's a decent shot from Luke there, just straight down the ground. I think it might have been a free hit, you know, as well. So Fox Lodge eventually get off the mark here in the second over with Gregory McFall coming in to bowl, the young man. I think he's my year as well at school, just go to a different school, I believe. I don't know, but oh my god, there it is. That's another one. 2 for 2 Fox Lodge. Rocking and pace that. Looking like Adam Walker out there. So he has. It's great pace. And Luke has to go for 1. That's going to drop his average down a wee bit. But that was a very, very good delivery in fairness. As we now have Sebo coming in at number 4. His highest score this season. 52. Hopefully he can keep that up. Fox Lodge now 5 for 2. Luke last man to go for 1. And we're on to the 4th over. Gregory running in. That one's short and Sebo pulls him away. That should go to the boundary. And it's a great shot from the overseas professional. Save! Just giving a bit of gratitude there to Wild Sebo, saying great shot, mate. And Gregory comes in, it's a short ball again, and it's, oh my god, he's going to give him! Oh, Sebo has to go! Oh my god, can you believe it? The short one just down legs it a wee bit, and Sebo managed, he fell right just a tiny bit. I don't know if he did. From my point of view, I felt it was very, very close, but he must have definitely had it. And Sebo, from his reaction, looks like he thinks he's had it as well, and he has to go for 9 after being caught behind. And the new batsman in, Aiden, got 15 last time out. Not a horrific score. He'll be looking to try and push on and get a bigger score, though. He knows he has the talent, and he knows he has the ability to get a big score here, as Davy Scallon will be running once again. Fox Lodge 17 free, and that is, you know what, that could be better than the ball he bowled to Barry. That could be better. That one looks like it's freaking pitched and leg, and it's come back, it's swung away and taken off stump. The top of off too. What a perfect line and length he's bowling there. One of the best pace bowlers in the Northwest, and Aiden has to depart for a duck, but there's not much he could have done there. As Aaron now comes in at 6 with his highest Premiership score being 46 last time out against Strabane. I believe that is his highest Premiership score. If I'm wrong, I'm sure he will correct me. As now Davy will be running on the 11th over Fox Lodge 18 for 4. It's not looking great, I'll be honest with you here. Fox Lodge do need a bit of rebuilding. BA still at the crease though, so that is positive signs, and that's a good shot from Aaron as well. It goes through the gap, and oh my god, no way. Thought it was taken there, you know, but it's been dropped. I thought it was taken for a split second, but it's been put down, and Aaron's going to have to count his lucky stars in that one. And that'll be the end of that over. As Gregory now runs in, BA as well. Oh, it's a half volley. Oh no, sorry. It was down leg a wee bit. It's going to go down to the boundary. Is it going to field it? That's a good bit of fielding. A bit of a risky and dodgy slide there. I'd say that's not great fielding, to be honest with you. But he's stopped it from going to the boundary, and that's all that counts from the Bready perspective. Bready, of course, going to be looking to try and challenge for the league title this year, especially after beating last week's champions, Donnamana. And we'll see Gregory running on Hammond Davis. Got 2 apiece. That one's a half volley outside off, and that's a great shot from VA. It goes all the way down. It's the biggest field in the Northwest. It's an Ireland ground down here. It's the coldest pitch in the world, mind you, and it's not a very good ground for that reason. I do dislike the ground, I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will agree with me in that, actually. There was a lot of debate, the Senior Cup final, as that one goes for 4 being held here. They'd wish it wasn't because there's no atmosphere, and you have to agree with it. If you ever come down and watch here, it is blisteringly freezing, as that's another freaking, maybe that one was a volley that time outside off, and that's going to be 4 more. I think the BA on this long boundary. But yeah, although in saying that, the facilities here Bready are absolutely phenomenal. They have one of the best indoor indoor netting arenas areas in Ireland, probably the best. Nearly, it's very very good facilities down here. The pitch is massive as well, so you got that benefit. And that's a big shot from BA, but it's straight down, fine legs throat, deep fine legs throat, and the athlete depart for 17. He's out caught, and Fox does now 28 for 5 and losing their spearhead captain BA. Gregory picks up his third wicket. What a game he's having, absolutely phenomenal. And Andy McGuinness comes in at number 7, getting having a 31 not out game against Strabane. He'll be very very happy with that. But Fox Lodge at the moment will not be. They're 30 for 5 here. A new bowler, Mr. Barr, coming in. He hasn't got a wicket yet, but it's Aaron. He's gone. That one's draw. He's came across there, Aaron, and that's going to be an LBW. He stepped across there, and it's hit him in the pad, and that's him gone. Oh, well, if he didn't step across, that was going down leg, so that's why I'm assuming he stepped across. As Jimmy will now be your new batsman at number 8. And Jimmy's having to prove himself this season, and I'm sure he will do as well. Last time out against Strabane in terms of the bowling department, which he is a bowler. He's a bowling all-rounder. He will be very happy. And oh my god, that one's gone straight through from a new man called Connor. I don't know his second name, so I just had to use his first one. And I'm unsure as well if that's how you spell Connor. He might use it with 2 N's, but I'm just going to assume it's with the 1. As Aaron departed for 0 as well, just in case I didn't say that. So Fox Lodge now moving on to 44 for 6 off 17.3 overs, and we'll see now Mr. Barr running on this time to Jamie, and that's a great shot from Jamie. Just pings him over into Cow, and that's going to be 4 runs. That's a great shot, and this is going to keep the scoreboard ticking over. Fox Lodge at this point are just realising, I think, if we can get above 70 and just not be worse than Donamana, that would be a very, very good score, because Donamana are the biggest rivals, and they do play them on Friday night. In the T20 competition as well. You'll see the Eglinton game coming out on that Friday night whenever Fox Lodge played, and that was the Sunday after this game, as that one's went straight up to their pro Irosh, and that's Jamie gone for 8. He had to go for it. He didn't really have to go for it, but you know what, if you look at that score, you want to try and get runs on the board, you know. And that's Fox Lodge now 51 for 7, and this is not looking great. Bready are having a masterclass, and this is where the title comes in. Adam Walker will now enter at number 9 with Barber. That is the name of his cricket bat as well. Barber's going to get the runs. Come on, Wax, let's go. Starman here, coming on the bat. So yeah, this is where the title comes in if we move over, because there's a bit of a rain delay at this moment. The rain is absolutely hammering down here, and there you go, just a wee leave there from Andy McGuinness there, and that's going to be the rain coming off now. After 21 overs, Irosh, they're professional, just running in, and that will be the rain. Fox Lodge 53 for 7 at the rain delay, and Fox Lodge will be really happy with this rain now, and they really hope the rain comes down even heavier now, so they can try and get this game washed out, and they have to come back here and play it later on the season, and that would be very very beneficial to Fox Lodge. There's many other games around the country. I think the other games, I think there was only one other Premiership game that finished in the league, and then the rest of them didn't. They were all washed out, so we'll see how this one, if this one finishes or not. We know for a fact there was one, and that's going to, it's just chipped straight up, and he's made that dramatic there as the young man. It's a very young man there in the field. He's made that very dramatic. Of course he is. He wants to try and make himself look good in camera, as Andy McGuinness has to go for 4. Fox Lodge now 56 for 8, and this is abysmal batting from Fox Lodge, but in fairness, Bready probably the best bowling team in the league whenever you look at their last 2 games, as Gareth Haywood now arrives in at number 10. But yeah, that's definitely by a mile the best pace attack in the league anyway. That's a certainty. I'd say Fox Lodge probably might be the best spin attack, and whenever we get Jason back, JC, as now Andy Lucas comes in, and he's going to trap Gareth LBW. He's basically looking to leave already, isn't he, with the way he's looking at the umpire, and that's him gone. Fox Lodge now 57 for 9, but we got Adam Boyd going to come in here now at number 11, and you wouldn't believe it the way he bats. He does not look like a number 11 one bit, because he's stubborn, and he resists, and he holds his wicket, and he plays some shots as well, as Mr. Andy Lucas gets his first wicket of 23.1 overs. And like I said, Adam Boyd comes in now. Adam and Adam at the crease. You know big Adam from small Adam, and that's how you can tell the difference. Or you can just look at the helmet colour as well. So it's going to be over 29 here. Fox Lodge now 69 for 9. They need one more to equal Donovan. It's going to be Davy Scallon running after Fox Lodge provided much resistance there for a couple of overs. He's going to run in very quick, and he's going to take Walker's. I think that's his off stump, might be his leg stump. But he's going to go, and that's Fox Lodge 69 all out. Adam Walker goes for 8 clean bowled. Davy Scala gets his third wicket, pairing up with Gregory as the best bowlers, but he had the best figures of 3 for 3, Davy Scallon. So very strong bowling performance from himself, and Bready will very easily probably chase this down. But you never know. Fox Lodge are the team who fight to the death, and we're saying up here that we're definitely going to be one for 50. That's how it's going to go. We'll see how it goes. Well, as they come out, Gareth Hay will be your opening bowler, fast medium, and his economy of 3.3 so far this season. Just a wee bit of a joking out in the field. Good spirits, at least from the boys. Hopefully they can go out, and like I said, Barry Scott's going to be keeping wicket today, not BA. It's probably he's took himself out of that position after some of the dropped catches last week. 12 in total there was. You didn't see them all because I want to try and keep the video at a certain length. It was 42 minutes. This one obviously going to be a lower length because there's not as many, shall we say, boundaries when the score was only 69. But Bready trying to chase down 69 as Gareth runs in here. First ball, and that's a very good start from Gareth, just forcing Mr. Hamilton into a defensive shot. A man who hates playing defensively. If you want to go back and watch last year's video at Fox Lodge, this boy came in and tried, he had everything, and eventually went after. I think he had a big six, and then he was out one of the very next balls, and that was the turning point in the game, really, from last season. But we see, coming in out of the third ball, it's going to be Gareth running in. That one's, it's a half ball, and he's picked that. I'm sorry, I should have went up there, actually. I just seen the ball, but as you see, it runs on to the net area. That's where the indoor net area is, and that's six. That's a big 6-2 in this ground. I came down here to watch Kevin O'Brien play, and he basically nearly cleared it. So that is a big shot there. I mean, I see Jamie McIntyre coming in, fast medium, averaging economy of 4.4, and that's a wonderful wicket, over 5.1 now. So it's a 6th over we're in, and that's Jim McComb gone for free. The man who took the dramatic catch there at mid-on to dispatch of Andy McGuinness. So maybe a bit of payback there from Jamie saying, mate, don't try and over dramatise your catches next time. But Bready 22 for 1, and I'm sure they won't mind this because it is a very low total and they don't care too much. As that's it's going to be a big effort here for a catch, and no, it's been put down. It's another dropped catch for Fox Lodge, and this is just not good enough from these boys because that really should have been taken. In fairness, yes, he is running towards the ball and not into it, if you know what I mean, sort of. But yeah, it has to be taken at this standard of cricket, especially when it's their overseas professional as well. He's a very good overseas professional, is there, Rosh? That's a half. That's just half track there from Jamie, and that's going to go to the boundary, the biggest boundary on the pitch as well, all the way out there for 4. And unfortunately, that's going to be Bready now moving on to 28 for 1. Of course, I will try and remain impartial, although it is a tough game to remain impartial whenever your team does get a very low score, and it's looking like they're going to be getting absolutely destroyed in this game. But in fairness, when the league champions get destroyed as well, you can't talk about it too much. It means that this British side is a very smart outfit, and that's going to be a wonderful shot. It's not even that short, that one. It's just sat up a wee bit. That's going to be 4 more. You don't want to bowl there to their pro. In fairness, he will dispatch you. Pros will dispatch you on the bad ball. That's how you can tell a pro from someone who hasn't. And that one straight in the air, and it's been put down again. That's a second drop catch for Fox Lodge, and that would have been, so their overseas professional has been dropped twice now, and I'm sorry, but that's just not good enough. Fox Lodge will agree with me on that when they watch this back. That is just appalling. You can't be dropping an overseas professional, never mind dropping him twice. As Adam Walker, the new bowler, comes in. It's a very good ball, actually, but it's going to go for 4 because it's just a great shot, and that's great cricket all around, all in the fact there was no fielding involved. But that makes Bready on the 46 for 1. Jim McComb, your last man out for 3, and that's 11 overs gone. And Bready are looking very comfortable at this stage. But they should be 2 down definitely with their pros. Jimmy McIntyre comes in again. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. That is an absolutely wonderful shot. It's going to go to the boundary, but that is just spectacular. Yeah, I'll hold my hand to that. That is a great shot from the overseas professional. Just flicks it off his legs. It's a great shot. Picks out the gap wonderfully there. Manipulating the field. BA is going to have to do something about that. Wonderful stuff as Adam Walker comes in. Bready now 57 for 1. Oh my god, what a delivery. Bit of an appeal, but looks like it's going to go for leg byes in the end. Yeah, and 4 off them. So, I don't know, would they give leg byes? I presume they give leg byes. But that means Bready on the 61 for 1 off 14.1 overs. So far, so 9 wickets for Bready to get less than 8 runs. As Aaron Haywood comes on, he's bowling off break. He got 2 for 51 against their man last time out. As Bready are 65 for 1. And that's going to be 4 runs. And that's going to even it up at 69 each. So the scores are tied here. Fox Lodge got it off 28 overs and they were all out. Bready have got it off 15.3 overs and only the 1 man out. So Bready very strong at home this year. And it looks like they will be getting the one as Adam Boyd bowling orthodox. He's got 1 for 45 at a 7.5 economy against Strabane last time out. And he's just going to give that one up, and that one's just going to be nudged out by Irash, and that's going to be a win for Bready Cricket Club. So they're now taking maximum points there, and 50 points for the season. Foxlodge stay in their 21 that they got against Durban. Not bottom of the league though, because it turns out the league champions lost once again, so they're going to be bottom of the league. As Bready won by 9 wickets, and like I said, us and I think it was that the Donamana game by the league champions were the only 2 games they finished. And then I think the thing that Foxlodge will take the most from this is that drop catches, yes, very very poor. Batting, fair enough. Their bowling was amazing by Bready, but the batting wasn't great either. The bowling today was good, I'll give them that. Our bowling was not bad. Any other day, if we were bowling first, they would have been taking the bowling the way they were going. As there you see all the figures on the screen. But the economy is in the brackets as well, if you want to know what the economy is. But I think the one thing they will say is that an hour later the heavens opened, and that's what called off the majority of the game. So if Foxlodge were able to bat for another hour and maybe get to about 120, they probably would have got the game called off, and then they would have had to come back and played another day. Who says Bready might have won that game as well, but it definitely would have been more favourable. And yeah, but I'm your boy D Hammy, guys, and I will see you next time.